Welcome everyone to the gift call and let's have the question. Yes, Julie, go with your question.
तो मैम इस मंथ गेस 2 मंथ से ये हो रहा है कि ओल्ड क्लाइंट्स आर शोइंग अप बट न्यू क्लाइंट्स आर नॉट शोइंग अप। आई
No.
मीन क्वेश्चन मतलब बॉडी प्रोसेस भी कर रही हूँ। आई मीन क्वेश्चन ऑल्सो फाइनेंशियल रियलिटी इज चेंजिंग फ्रॉम लास्ट 2 मंथ्स। लास्ट ईयर से जो लास्ट ईयर कुछ ज्यादा ही अच्छी थी पर इस ईयर थोड़ी आई गेस आई एम स्लो
Hmm.
बट न्यू क्लाइंट्स आर नॉट शोइंग अप। पीपल आर एक्नॉलेजिंग माई वर्क that they are getting results. But thing is, new clients are not showing up. So somewhere I'm taking in marketing or where I'm
So everywhere there is a fear of unknown space, unknown territory, and unknown people. Everything that brings up for you, will you now destroying all times God's children, please?
yes,
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, college, should boys provide ambience. How much do you want to be familiar with people before you start working with them?
so much.
So that is what is like everywhere you're unwilling to have new, or everywhere you're unwilling to have a complete stranger. Would you now destroying all the times of God's children, please?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nine shows, boys, for
इसके साथ वो स्टोरी है ना मतलब कनेक्टेड है लाइक लास्ट टू टू बी बिफोर 2 to 3 weeks I shared with you that one client showed up and उसने थोड़ा वो स्कैम था मैंने बताया था ना वो फिफ्टी
अच्छा
थाउजेंड
ठीक है, स्टोरी कनेक्टेड है, बट व्हाट इफ यू कैन लेट गो ऑफ द स्टोरी
या
देन
बस इसी वजह से डर लगता है कि कोई ऐसे फिर से करेगा मतलब ओटीपी एंड
if you trust your awareness completely,
या
how much are you not trusting you completely?
सो मच
How much are you trusting your past experiences and not who you are in the present moment?
एक्चुअली
And everywhere you are holding on to the past just to memorize what you went through again and again and again and again rather than letting it go. Would you now destroying all the time to God's children, please?
यस
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all line shots, boys, provides, and beyond. Okay. See, हम लोग क्या करते हैं? What if you can पास्ट को रख सकते हो बट यू डोंट हैव टू मेमोराइज इट अगेन एंड अगेन, उसको लूप बैक ना करो। अगर आप पास्ट में नहीं जाओगे बार बार तो यू वुड बी मोर इन द प्रेजेंट। बट व्हाट मोस्टली 99% हम लोग क्या करते हैं, हम यूजुअली पास्ट में ही रहते हैं। हमसे क्या गलती हुई, हमने क्या चूज किया था जिसकी वजह से हमारे साथ आज ये हो रहा है, ताकि हम दोबारा से वो चूज ना करें। हम ये नहीं करते कि मैं और क्या चूज कर सकती हूँ, लेकिन हम वो चूज ना कर ली जिसकी वजह से आज हम ऐसे हैं, आज इस जगह पे हैं। मैंने क्या सोच के ये फैमिली चूज की थी, मैंने क्या सोच के ये रियलिटी चूज की थी,
या
मैंने क्या सोच के ये इंडिया
मैं
चूज।
ऐसे कर कैसे सकती हूँ पास्ट में ऐसे किया अभी फिर से कैसे कर सकती हूँ यही
सोनाली
बोल
की हालत मुझे दिख रही है। हाउ,
हम्म
मैं क्या सोच के यहाँ पैदा हुई थी। एवरीथिंग दैट इज टाइम्स ऑफ कांसेप्ट। विल यू डिस्ट्रॉय ऑल दैट प्लीज?
यस
राइट, रॉन्ग, गुड, बैड, पॉट, पॉक, ऑल इन शॉर्ट, बॉयज, बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स। तो हम बार बार अपने आप को याद दिलाते हैं, ये मैंने ही गलत सोचा था, ये मैंने गलत चूज किया था, तो मुझे वो गलती याद रखनी चाहिए ताकि मैं उस गलती को दोबारा ना दोहराऊं।
पर रात को ही घर पे यही बोली मैं कि क्या सोच के मतलब मैं
क्या
कहाँ होगी है कि तब
सिर्फ
मैंने ये
यही आ
फैमिली
रहा है,
चूज की।
यही तुम्हारे दिमाग से आ रहा है कि क्या सोच
हाँ
के यहाँ पैदा हुई थी।
इट्स लाइक
क्या
दूध
सोचे
का
यहाँ
चना
पे एक
छाछ भी
फैमिली
फूक फूक के
चूज
पीता है।
की क्या
हाँ, वो कह
दूध
रही
का
थी।
चना छाछ छाछ भी फूक फूक के पीता है।
वही हो रहा है अभी
So everywhere you are unwilling to choose every 10 seconds.
वाओ
And that is what is not allowing more new clients to show up.
एक्चुअली यस
Would you now destroy all the times of God's healing, please?
यस
Right, wrong, good, bad, what, fuck, all angels, boys, provides, and beyonds.
थैंक यू मैम
You're so welcome. And what if you let go of all the structures, creating that fear of unknown?
यस राइट नाउ
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all the in-shorts, boys, forwards, and beyonds. Yes, yes, Dipali, you can go.
मोनिका जी मेरे दो क्वेश्चन है। एक तो मैंने लिखा था कि आई स्टार्टेड माय ममाज बार्स एंड
Hmm.
आई हैड लाइक कुछ देर पहले ही बहुत सीवियर हेडेक स्टार्ट हो गया। थ्रू आउट दैट आई थॉट क्लियरिंग में सही हो जाएगा, बट उसके बाद भी कुछ देर तक वो रहा, बट देन समथिंग शिफ्टेड एंड इट वाज लाइक वेरी लाइट। so what was I was just trying to find out why this happened.
वाई तो वैसे भी आंसर नहीं होता, लेकिन फिर भी
Yeah.
मैं बता देती हूँ। जब भी आप बार्स रन कर रहे हो तो वॉट एवर यू आर सेंसिंग इन योर बॉडी, आस्क हु डज इट बिलोंग टू, क्योंकि जो टेबल पे लेटा है, जो बेड पे लेटा है, उसकी बॉडी की सेंसेशन भी आपको आती है, सारी आपको आती है। So if somebody is having some pain or some intensity or some density, वो सब आप perceive करोगे। तो जब भी आप किसी के भाषण कर रहे हो, who does that belong to is the foremost question and return to sender.
I
क्योंकि
did that also.
तभी
Yeah.
तो वो डिसिपेट हो गया, क्योंकि वो पहले आप सिर्फ अवेयर थे। लेकिन हम क्या करते हैं, अगर हम अवेयर होते हैं, हमें लगता है ओ, अगर हम अवेयर हैं तो ये मतलब हमारा है, वो दर्द आपका था ही नहीं। इट वॉज ओनली एन
Yeah.
अवेयरनेस, दैट्स इट। So everywhere you're trying to make all awarenesses, all of you, real and true for you. अगर मुझे awareness है तो सब कुछ मेरी है, सब कुछ मेरा है। Would you now destroy all the times of God, Cillian, please?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 9 shots, boys, forwards and beyonds.
Yes. Yes.
Whenever you are running any person's bars, body process, or any session, so whatever that person is feeling, the receiver, that you will be sensing in your body. Always be in the question, who does this belong to? And a second question, Diwali.
Hello.
Diwali? Huh.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Hello.
Now.
Monica ji, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah. Second is like the clients are showing up, but वो end में आते आते वो गायब हो जाते हैं.
क्योंकि आप उनका सेशन
So it is.
पहले पूरा कर देते हो। आप जब भी clients, see when people are talking about taking a session, how much are you finishing the session in your talks only? कितनी बार होता है ना कि क्लास से लोग क्लास के लिए बात करते हैं and then the people are not showing up for the class. People are asking for the sessions. People are not showing up for the session because energetically you're completing the session or the class.
Yeah.
So what if you don't do that?
Yeah.
You allow the person to come with money. Then you do the session.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And I think that is,
Thank you so
you
much.
understand all that, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, what should boys provides and be young.
Please.
Okay, so how many structures? Jitinder, you have a question?
Monica, what question can I ask in this situation when completing before the client or before something else?
What if you can ask yourself to be staying, like be more present in the body? So when
Yes.
you're more present, you would be less in your mind. क्योंकि जब हम माइंड में ज्यादा प्लानिंग करते हैं ना, तब हम वो सेशन कंप्लीट कर देते हैं। तो अगर आप माइंड में प्लानिंग कम से कम करोगे, देन यू वुड बी एक्चुअली डूइंग समथिंग इन द फिजिकल रियलिटी। लेकिन हमारी आदत होती है कि हम कुछ भी काम करने से पहले हम इतना सोच लेते हैं उसके बारे में, इतना प्लान करते हैं कि हम उसको वहीं पे कंप्लीट कर देते हैं, पूरी स्टोरी खत्म हो जाती है माइंड के अंदर।
Means presumptions or
उसको हम
react.
पीको यूनिवर्स कहते हैं।
What?
उसको हम कहते हैं पीको यूनिवर्स।
Okay, Pico universe.
Yes, so that is where you're completing entire thing in the mind only.
Okay, okay.
So all the Pico universes that you have created in your mind, that you're functioning with, would you now destroy all the times of God, Cillian?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all nation, boys, boys, and beyonds. And what would it take for you to be more aggressively present in your body and create and actualize in this physical reality with ease?
Okay. Is
Everything.
it Pico universe is it different from presumptions, imagination, and visualization?
See, presumption is not Pico universe. Imagination and visualization can be one of those, but I'm not very sure of that. बेसिकली जब हम कहते हैं ना विजुअलाइज करना है, तो हम कहते हैं कि हाँ वो क्या चीज होगी, क्या चीज आएगी, हम वो सबको विजुअलाइज करते हैं, ठीक है। लेकिन व्हाट इफ, जैसे हम कहते हैं ना मैनिफेस्टेशन और एक्चुअलाइजेशन डिफरेंट डिफरेंट होता है।
Yes.
इसी तरह से पीको यूनिवर्स में हम सारा प्लानिंग करते रहते हैं, हम उसको कंप्लीट कर देते हैं वहां पे। सो दैट इज व्हाट वी कॉल अ पीको यूनिवर्स इज।
इट्स मीन वो रियलिटी में आने से पहले ही सब कुछ खत्म हो जाता है, कंप्लीट हो
हाँ।
जाता है, तो वो रियलिटी में क्रिएट ही नहीं हो पाता।
बिल्कुल, वो फिजिकल रियलिटी में नहीं आएगा, मतलब वो फिजिकल रियलिटी में वो एक्शंस ही नहीं होंगे, क्योंकि आपने उसको माइंड में ही पूरा खत्म कर दिया है।
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच।
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all in shorts, boys, provides and beyonds. Okay, so
Monica ji, in which book has he mentioned about PK universe? I remember reading it, but मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा है।
money is not the problem, you are. I
अच्छा,
think
okay,
please check it, because that is the,
possible.
please check
Thank
it.
you. Yeah, thank you.
So then when if you're doing creative visualization, you're doing it from the aspect of PK universe, where you're thinking this will happen, that will happen for manifestation.
Yes. See, they ask you to be the energy of something, but they don't ask you to Access doesn't ask you to visualize anything. Because when you're into, हम क्या कहते हैं कि अगर आप कोई भी चीज, सपोज अगर आप कहते हैं ना कि आई एम सो क्लेयरवॉयंट, जब हम क्लेयरवॉयंस में जाते हैं तो फिर हम उसके बियॉन्ड जाना नहीं चाहते, एंड परसेप्शन गोज बियॉन्ड क्लेयरवॉयंस आल्सो. You cannot see beyond a 6 months or 1 year. But when we say, okay, what will my life be like in the next 5 years? So वहां तक you can only perceive, you can't see. So when you want to go beyond something, that is your perception, that is your senses, that goes beyond your seeing.
Okay. But how can I be the energy of a millionaire when I'm not a millionaire? It's a very hard ask to ask. Like, it's too much. How can I be the energy of a multimillionaire?
First of all, everywhere you have decided it is too much. पहले ही वो प्यार आ रहा है ना, पहले डिसीजन आ रहा है ना कि ओ ये तो बहुत ज्यादा है मेरे लिए. हाउ कैन आई हैव दैट? उसके साथ बहुत सारे कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस अटैच्ड होंगे ना, इतने पैसे होंगे तो फिर ये करना पड़ेगा, ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी होगी, ये चीज होगी, बिकॉज एवरीथिंग इज लाइक, एक पॉइंट के साथ बहुत सारी चीजें और अटैच हो जाती है ना हमारे पास.
Correct. Now, if I have to be the energy of a multi-millionaire, then I have to go and buy myself a Mercedes car. I have to have so many diamond rings. Then I have to have all this, to be that energy, I have to wear only designer clothing and etc. etc. And these things don't appeal to me. That's the other problem. So then I can't be the energy of a multi-millionaire because I really don't care what car I have, as long as it functions well.
Okay, see, being doesn't require money, first thing. Body requires money. Body enjoys comfort, riches, wealth. Being का क्या है, वो तो आते और चेकआउट कर जाते, कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता being को तो. बॉडी का कंफर्ट और अनकंफर्टेबल, मतलब बॉडी का कंफर्ट और डिस्कंफर्ट होता है. एंड हाउ मेनी टाइम्स आर यू ट्राइंग टू एडजस्ट योर बॉडी इनटू लाइक small or like contract your body into what you think is appropriate.
Right.
All that is times a godzillion. Will you distract it all, please?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all line shots, boys, boys, and girls. How much? So all the structures creating body as a sinful act or something to be shunned, something that can't be
Revered. Something that can't be revered.
something that should not be acknowledged or honored.
Honored, yeah.
Yeah. Can we now destroy for time the godzillion, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all shots, as a meaning. So वो कहते हैं ना, जब हम बात करते हैं कि जैसे अगर when you're talking about the how many people are speaking the same point of view or how many people are functioning with the same point of view, when you go with that, okay, this is the universal truth. Give me one sec. So what universal truth are you living by that doesn't allow you to acknowledge you and your body? Everything that is like, oh, this is something that should not be looked after. Why can't you adjust? We all can adjust. Why can't your body adjust? Why are you so different? Why are you doing so many spiritual courses? Everything that is times of Godzillion, we restrain at all times of Godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, fuck, all nations, boys, forwards, and beyonds. So when you're talking about the multimillionaire thing, would your body love to have more comfort?
Yes.
So would you ask your body to create more money for you?
Yes.
And how much, when you are saying that, oh, with this also comes, ये चीज होती है, ये चीज होती है, like money के साथ इतनी सारी foundations भी होती है, responsibilities भी होती है, how much are you trying to avoid receiving your body in totality? Everything that is, will you now destroy all that?
So, Monica ji, talking about body, I've had a crippling pain in my right knee for like a week, 10 days. Itna bad hai, my knee is buckling.
Who does that belong to, Pooja?
बहुत पूछा.
Okay, I'm asking again. The pain in your knees, truth, who does that belong to? Yours or someone else's?
Someone else's.
So everywhere you made it yours when it wasn't, and everything you created and uncreated based on that, will you destroy all the times of Godzillion?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poke, only, boss, boys, and beyonds. So where do you live?
I live in my body.
मैं सिटी की पूछ रही थी अभी.
Mumbai, Worli, Mumbai.
Okay. So sorry, I was not very specific about the question. Okay.
You're talking to my being, so I spoke back.
It's okay. So can you ask if there is someone around you who can run an MTBSA session for you, that will really help your body?
Yeah, I can.
So get an MTBSA session done, and also keep on returning that to sender whenever that pain shows up. Even if that intensity is much intense, then also return it to sender, please.
I have been running MTVSS on my knee. Is that enough, or do I need to do the proper
Can you
protocol?
have a whole body session?
Sorry, what?
Can you have the session being done on your whole body?
Yeah, that I'll have to reach out to somebody.
That's what I'm asking. Reaching out to somebody, because sometimes when some other person is doing, that is more contributed to the body.
Okay, theek hai. I think I'll do that. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Sonali, you go next.
Yeah, hello. So मेरे दो questions हैं. मैं भूल गई actually. Okay. नहीं. एक याद आया, नहीं दोनों भी याद आए. Before I forget, I want to ask both, okay? First is मुझे ना बहुत गर्मी फील होती है. मतलब ऐसे भी मैं गोवा में हूँ, ह्यूमिडिटी है, वो बात तो अलग है, लेकिन out of everybody who is there present, I will be feeling बहुत ज्यादा hot, and it is hot to the extent कि मेरा दिमाग चलना बंद हो जाता है. One is that, what can that be? And second is I am noticing कि मेरे दोनों knees मतलब legs जो है ना, तो comparatively मुझे लेफ्ट वाला लेग थोड़ा ज्यादा बल्कि दिख रहा है नीज के आसपास. तो व्हाट कैन दैट बी?
Interestingly, तुमने पूछा how much more stupid can I be now? Everywhere. Here I'm willing to acknowledge your own hotness.
Yeah.
And your body has to become hotter for you to keep on reminding the hotness that you are and be? ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? ओह गर्मी लग गई, everything that is, will you not distract it all, please? Everywhere you're trying to suppress and avoid your hotness. Would you now destroying it all the time, so God, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, for calling short boys, boys, and beyond. Everywhere that was not being received. And then you decided you will also not receive your own sexuality, sexualness. Will you not destroy all the time, so God, please? Right, wrong,
Yes.
good, bad, what, for calling short boys, boys, and beyond. Second, when you say this leg is like more bulky than that leg, oh body, what are you aware of? Body,
Some
whose leg are you mimicking and creating that?
my mother's
ऐसे कैसे? Everything that is. Will you not distract it all, please?
mother भी आया, husband भी आया actually.
How many bodies is your body mimicking right now? Truth. Yes. What if you don't even have to pinpoint or figure out, and it's like, okay, now I choose to change that.
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, what, for calling shots, boys, forwards, and beyonds.
So अगर मतलब about this hotness coming back. So it is because I am not receiving. So when that receiving will come in, that is what the body is telling me.
Are
मतलब
you, are you an allowance of your hotness? Would you start with 5%, 0.5%?
अगर मैं आपको बोलूंगी ना, अभी मैं आपको स्क्रीन में अपने आप को देख रही हूँ ना, तो आई एम लाइक फीलिंग सो डिफरेंट एज आई एम टॉकिंग टू यू.
Yes, I am sensing you so different.
है ना, तो मुझे लगा एकदम से चेंज, कुछ तो अलग.
How can you change so much? You're not allowed. Sorry. So start with being an allowance of the being and the sexualness that you are, the sexual being that you are. And what if, okay, body, if it is like really uncomfortable, that heat thing is okay, body, what are you aware of? And what can I be or do to change this for you? Without a wrongness point of view. That's not without a judgment point of view. Being an allowance of the body and asking from that point of, like asking from no point of view, okay, body, what can I be or do to change this?
Okay.
And then how much easily the winners will show up.
Okay.
Right, wrong, good, bad, what, fuck, all in shorts, boys, forwards, and beyonds.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, Navneeta.
Hello, two quick
Hello.
questions. Number one, when we say body created, it's like we and the body co-create, or is it we just say body create this? Because always I have done body please, yeah, created. And it has. But then recently one of the facilitators told me it's we co-created. And I was like, okay,
Mhm.
that's one.
Okay.
Number two is the creative visualization aspect that somebody spoke about. Wouldn't that contribute towards being the energy of your ask? Like when I read, again, I may be wrong, when I read Money's Not the Problem, You Are, Pico Universe came across more like a wishful thinking. Ki, "Ha, Kash, mujhe $1 million mil jaye yaar." Whereas,
PQ Universe is more like, see, when it's what I read and what I remember, maybe I can read it again also. What I read was ki, just suppose you have like planned an event or you have planned a class. जैसे हम कहते हैं ना कि I have this class that I'm creating, and then you go into your mind कि अच्छा class होगी, तो I would start with this, then I will go to this, and then this will. आप पूरा event, पूरा class plan करो दिमाग के अंदर. So that is what I get, how I get that PQ Universe is. And then you're like, okay, then I will be answering all those questions, and then I will be distributing the certificates, and the class will be done.
got it. That is very minutest.
So this is how the PQ Universe functions. Like you're completing everything, you're planning so specifically. Like
It doesn't work.
that
And
doesn't work because that, and many a times what I have also experienced is like What I perceive something, when I perceive something like this, and when it, oh, this is not showing up.
Mm.
I've already completed that energetically.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
that is what I sense is like, what if अभी मैं क्या करती हूँ? If I am posting a class, I don't go with the कि मुझे class को किस तरह से facilitate करना है या
Hmm.
मुझे how I would be going with my day. मैं वो चीज़ plan नहीं करती हूँ.
Hmm.
Suppose कभी-कभी होता है ना कि आप सुबह उठे, like you're getting up in the morning, you are planning your entire day.
Hmm.
Sometimes the day doesn't go according to what you plan, because
Mm.
that is one of your projection and expectations also. Then becomes, sorry.
Hmm.
So that is how I go with, like I go like, okay, this is showing up. Now what action can I take? Okay,
Hmm.
now what next? What next? So what next keeps me moving.
And what else is possible keeps
And
me
what
moving.
else is possible? Whatever questions pops up.
Hmm.
So that goes with the peak universe.
Hmm.
And what was your earlier question?
Yeah, body creates it or you co-create it with the body?
Okay. See, interestingly, when many a times people are not very, very present in their bodies, like being is not very present.
Hmm.
So if the body and the being, when we talk about the communion,
Hmm.
that is what creates much, much, much more greater.
Correct.
Interestingly, not many people are really present into the body. If we talk about 24 hours, it might be only 5 minutes or 1 hour max.
Hmm.
So for them, we usually say, okay, your body is what requires money. Ask your body to create money.
Hmm. Now it makes sense.
Commune is what we are also asking for, what we are looking so much, like looking forward to.
Hmm.
But until that, ask your body to do the creation. And when there is a communion, what else is possible now?
And that communion comes across when you are present in
Yes.
this.
Communion is like when there is no distance between the body and the being.
Like when you're present in this moment. Like we are so used to working on autopilot,
Yes.
and then suddenly you get present to this moment that this is all I have, where I can create something. That is when you're in communion with the being and body together.
Yes. And how many structures
Hmm.
do we have creating separation between the body and the being?
Wow. Hmm.
All that is times a godzillion. Can we destructure, destroy, and uncreate?
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, and bad, part, all in shorts, boys, babads, and beyonds.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Bhumin?
Monica, my question is related to the Pico universe that you said.
Hmm.
And it's that half of the time, I am being in that space of Pico universe.
Mhm.
So is it is it on autopilot that, I be that?
See,
Because
autopilot is like, we say it is an autopilot. Interestingly, before that, before going into the autopilot, there is a nanosecond of being present.
Okay.
So just before you go into the autopilot, if you're present, you will be like, oh, right now I have a choice to go to a no choice universe or choose something different.
Okay.
So all the structures creating the autopilot and continuing to reinstalling them. Would you not destroy all those times I got to you, please?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, correlation, voice, provides, and beyond. In everywhere, autopilot is one of the coping mechanisms that you created to survive this reality.
Yeah.
Like, नहीं झेल रही दुनिया नहीं झेली जा रही है. Let me create something where I can also like झेल भी लूंगी और ज्यादा फर्क भी नहीं पड़ेगा.
That's more light.
Yes. So everywhere, that was one of the coping mechanism that is still, but now you have a choice to change that, destroy, and create. Everywhere you created that as one of your coping mechanisms.
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, what for college or boys and beyond. All the reason justifications that you're using not to be aggressively present in your body that you could be choosing, would you now destroy your organs of God? Cillian, please.
Yes. Fine.
Right, wrong, good, bad, what for all in shorts, boys for what's and beyonds.
And also another question that I have is related to that hotness. Here in my case, whenever my body feels so much heat inside that, I check out
Hmm.
because it makes me uncomfortable.
Hmm.
So as you asked her that are you unable to handle your hotness? So
Unwilling to
that was
receive your hotness.
and sorry,
Unwilling to receive your hotness.
receive your hotness, yeah. So in my case, what the intensity is so high that I start to puke. I mean, when I say check out, it's actually that one thing, I become very uncomfortable with that heat.
Yes. So
I will start to sweat also. Yeah.
So are you, see, it can be different with everybody. Like
Yeah.
with your body, is that the way of dissipating, releasing? Is that the way of showing you that something is changing? Is that the way of giving you the intensity or the awareness that you are not willing to have and listen to? So what does it reads when I speak about that? Like आपकी body उस तरह से dissipate release करती है या आपको awareness देती है या what is that? What is that with your?
When you said it, it feels like that it could be awareness, but the moment when you were talking, there was this awareness inside my head that it holds me back.
So basically, everywhere you are unwilling to receive the whispers that your body is trying to give you, and the body has to intensify that heat to make you listen, but that also makes you check out. Would you now destroying all the times of God, Cillian, please?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, what for college और boys for boys and girls. बॉडी जैसे पहले whispers में बात कर रही है, लेकिन हम whispers सुन नहीं रहे हैं, फिर बॉडी उसकी इंटेंसिटी को बढ़ा देती है. अब वो इंटेंसिटी से भी हम चेकआउट कर जाते हैं.
Yeah.
तो ना तो whispers से जा रही है ना इंटेंस, लेकिन हम वो अवेयरनेस रिसीव ही नहीं कर रहे हैं. तो बॉडी उसको और
Because it's so uncomfortable.
Yeah, but what if you start listen to the whispers, then it does not has to intensify that much. अगर विस्पर से सुन लोगे तो इंटेंसिटी नहीं बढ़ानी पड़ेगी ना. आप रेडियो का वो कब बढ़ाते हो? जब आपको 1 वॉल्यूम पे नहीं सुनाई देगा तो आप 2 पे करोगे, फिर आप 3 पे करोगे, फिर आप 4 पे करोगे. अगर आप उसको 1 पे ही कर लोगे तो उसको 10 पे क्यों जाना पड़ेगा?
Yeah. There's one more point that's coming here that like I have this point of view. I am not the one who would go out in heat, so I don't get out of my house in summers, not at all. Even I would literally prefer staying at home the entire day. Maybe I will not do anything.
That can be a choice, but everywhere with this you are creating a decision out of that. जैसे सपोज आपका एक चॉइस है कि मुझे घर से बाहर नहीं जाना, ठीक है, नहीं जाना, गर्मी है. अभी क्या होगा, उसके साथ एक आपको वैलिड रीजन चाहिए ना, क्यों नहीं जाना, लोगों को बताने के लिए. इसलिए नहीं जाना कि भैया मुझे इतना हीट अप हो रहा है. तो वो एक चॉइस, हम हर चॉइस के साथ एक रीजन जस्टिफिकेशन हमें अटैच करना होता है. वैलिड रीजन चाहिए लोगों को समझाने के लिए कि मैं ऐसा कर रही हूँ तो क्यों कर रही हूँ, या मैं ऐसा नहीं कर रही हूँ तो क्यों नहीं कर रही हूँ.
Yeah, because
The reason justification that you're using to limit you, confine you, or to validate your choices. I'm choosing this because of this. I'm doing this because of this. Will you now destroy 12 times the God's will?
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, good, bad, for population, boys, boys, and beyond. What if you don't? Oh, I don't want to go right now. Why? My बहुत arrogant हो जाएगा ना. My choice. लोगों के मुंह भी नहीं खोल पाएंगे ना. मेरी मर्जी.
Yeah.
तो एक सॉलिड रीजन होना चाहिए बताने के लिए कि भाई मैं क्यों नहीं जाना चाहती बाहर.
And is it that I have given my body a job that every time, you know, I go out in heat, so you have to show something or the other that, you know, other people say कि okay, हाँ, उसको problem है.
Validation.
Don't send a, yeah.
हाँ. So हर कुछ सब चीजें show up होनी चाहिए. Rather than being the energy, you have to show that this is the problem that my body has.
Yeah, I would rather make a choice now.
जैसे हम ह्यूमनॉइड्स नहीं करते कि अरे हमें जाना नहीं है तो ठीक है हम बोल देते सिर में दर्द हो रहा है, लेकिन वो अल्टीमेटली सिर में दर्द हो ही जाता है क्योंकि हम प्रिटेंड नहीं कर पाते हैं और वो हम खुद के क्रिएट कर लेते हैं ताकि लोगों को ऐसा लगे कि हम झूठ बोल रहे हैं. ऐसे कैसे मैं झूठ बोल सकती हूँ? नहीं तो मैंने भी नहीं करना आता, मैं तो कितनी सीधी सादी हूँ. तो rather than speaking what is working or not working, you are trying to manipulate your body into creating all of that. Would you now distract me all the time?
Yes.
That was my bad protocol. In short, boys for men and beyond. क्योंकि मुझे वो याद रहता है हमेशा कि बोलना ना पड़े ना कि लोग क्या कहेंगे. इतनी सेंसिटिव हो तो वो चीज को कैसे मैं और एग्रीवेट करके दिखा सकता था कि लोगों को लगे हाँ ये जेन्युइन है, झूठ नहीं बोल रही मुझसे.
Genuine. True that. That's right.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Wrong, bad protocol.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Monica.
Yes, Sonali.
One more question.
Okay. And okay.
So, there is a blister below my tongue, which is like there now since three days. And पहले like you know, मुझे लगा कि मैंने किसी की बात सुन कर लिया, तो whom does this belong to किया. लेकिन नहीं, now it is like you know, even if I'm swallowing water or having food, it is like really,
Hurting.
yeah.
Did you ask your body? Would your body would like to ingest a medicine?
No, I didn't ask.
See, interestingly, in this global foundation, Gary was also talking about it's okay if your body would like to ingest a medicine for if some discomfort is persisting or pertaining.
Okay.
So what if you don't come from a conclusion, no, I have to only do clearings or a body process, and okay, body, what do you require? जैसे फाउंडेशन क्लास में पूछते हैं ना, सॉल्ट, शुगर, वाटर, एनर्जी, पूछ हमारा कोई हाँ यार हम तो क्लियरिंग से ठीक कर लेंगे, हम तो इसे ask body, would you like to take a medicine? Would you like to ingest or would you like to take like keep it? दोनों body can ingest it energetically as well. मतलब उसको खानी है या उसको रखनी है, ये तो हम पूछते ही नहीं है बॉडी से.
Yeah.
Your body, would you like to ingest a medicine and that will bring you comfort?
Yes, I think it's a yes.
And what if it's not wrong? Because that is not, हम कहते हैं drugs नहीं लेने का, लेकिन medicine आप थोड़ी सी ले सकते हो.
Because yeah, it's been like I don't even remember when I took a medicine for anything now in a while.
Yes.
And जब भी आपने ingest medicine बोला तो what showed up was B complex.
And what if it is not wrong if body asks for medicine?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, wrong, with bad, population, vice versa, and beyond.
And when I'm saying it is B complex, from the some other side, it's coming as presumptive reality.
Interestingly, with everything, we have many point of views attached.
Yes.
With medicines, like so many people have so million points of view.
Yes.
So when you say, oh, this is going on, then suddenly you become aware of what that person is thinking, what that person is thinking. So you're just, you're so aware.
Yeah.
Of the truth, what would you like to have? That's it. And you go with the awareness of your body.
Yes, yes, yes. B complex is light. Yeah.
Right, wrong, with my part for cognition, by the way. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So thank you everyone for joining me today. See you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Monica ji.
Grateful, very grateful.
Thank you, Monica. God bless you.
Thank you.